Ancient Oak Psychic Arts, where I go live every single Tuesday and Thursday morning. So it is Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. As you know, it is by donation. People submit their questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe, or they do it live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or SuperChat. Just know the price is a little higher in SuperChat because YouTube takes 40%, so that kind of keeps it fair across the board. All right, so what else to tell you? I also go live on Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you would like to catch both shows. What else? I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energies of the cards. And I also get psychic downloads while this is going on. You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Links are all in the description below. In fact, if you want to know how to post your question with a donation, it's in the description, or if you're in the chat, the moderators can definitely help you out with that. Ken is more than willing to help you, and everybody else that's here. Let me go ahead and check in. Hi, Ava. Hi, thank you. It's good to be back. Hey, Ken. And I'll tell you, it feels really good to be home, sleeping in your own bed, seeing all my animals, all my friends. It has been lovely. So I had a fantastic time, but it always feels good to come back home. What else to tell you? So also, if you're looking at the description and if you don't see all that information, hit the more button and you'll see everything drop down. Sometimes it's only like a sentence or two that you see, but there are paragraphs of information there for you. So everyone's always asking me questions and the information is right there for you. So definitely check that out. You can go to my website, like I said, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. You can book a personal reading with me or a missing person consultation. You can also check out the Learning Center, and that's where I have my 16-week manifestation masterclass that's going now. It started June 1st. If you want to sign up, you can, but really this is the cutoff week because otherwise you're going to be playing catch up this whole time. If you still want to sign up because somebody did message me, definitely go ahead and do it now. And that's it. If you can't sign up, let me know and I'll have my web designer somehow figure it out how to open that up. I have her do that because it's a new platform for me. She's worked with it before. I have not. It's called Teachable. It's our hosting platform for my classes. So definitely let me know and I will have her look into it. But after the second week, I really can't have you sign up. You're going to have to wait for the next class. So anyways, the Learning Center, that's where the 16-week manifestation masterclass is. Began June 1st. I have a 4-week online tarot masterclass that is going to be coming up the end of July, beginning of August. That's when we get the classes uploaded onto the site and then that will go live. So look for that. I normally teach it live in March and in October. And I had so many people say that that date and time didn't work for them. We're in different time zones because remember, this is global. So we're all in different time zones. And I just want to say this. That's why I went to New Zealand and Australia. Half my clients are over there. I wanted to see their half of the world. I'd never been there. It was already a bucket list item. But the fact that really half the viewers and half my clients are over there, I had to go and I got to meet several of you. So it was awesome. I really loved it. Anyhow, definitely go ahead and check out that 4-week online tarot masterclass. If you want it live, it will still be taught live in October and March. However, that might come to an end if more people would prefer to do it online and do it in the comfort of their own home where they go at their own pace in the middle of the night, middle of the morning, whatever it is, because that's what that particular online class is. If you don't know, I also do private lessons in one-on-one tarot, raising your vibration and manifestation. Some people just need a little help tweaking it. Others need the whole package. If that is something you're looking for, go ahead and book through my site. I also have a section on there called Alison's Picks. These are my affiliate links. Skin Like Butter, Dr. Amir Karim Skincare, Rogers Hood Apothecary. Go through the affiliate links and get your discount. I'm actually doing the Rogers Hood Apothecary Parasite Cleanse. I did it for 2 months. I took almost 3 weeks off to go to New Zealand and Australia. And I came back and I started it yesterday. I'm on my 3rd month, but like I said, I had that little bit of break in between. You want to start it 3 days before the full moon. Full moon's tomorrow, so I'm 2 days before the full moon, just because. Anyways, check it out. It really works. And look at my interview with Kim Rogers, the founder of Rogers Hood Apothecary, to get more information on it. It's about the parasite cleanse, the mold cleanse, the lymph kit, the fulvic soak, just a wealth of knowledge. And, you know, even if you don't want to do her particular cleanse, download her free ebooks because there's so much information there. I read it all before I even interviewed her. And it's something that can carry into using somebody else's product too, but at least it's, you know, food for thought, some information for you. And what else to tell you? I'm sure I'm leaving something else out. Nope, that's it. Oh, I know, I almost forgot this part. So on YouTube, they were asking me to have a membership set up. So I did that and I just tweaked it. I changed the membership so that if you just do the basic level, I think it's $6.99 for that. It's $6.99 a month and you'll see one monthly video. So if that's something you're interested in and you'd like to support the channel, definitely check it out. It's under the memberships. You'll see the different tiers and you just get more benefits as the tiers go up. So definitely check that out. All right. I think we're ready to go. Let me go ahead and put that over there. And what else to tell you? So you can see me go live on YouTube and I post on Rumble and TikTok, although I'm not on there as much. I don't really have an audience there, but I'm just starting to tap into that market to open it up. There you can see my Zodiac readings, love readings, money and career readings. Where I go live on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you are today, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what else? They're good for all placements. Let's see. What else to tell you? I just want to say a big thank you actually to all my viewers and subscribers and my clients, because I know, like, I can see it right now as I'm live. You guys are booking appointments with me and I just want to thank you because a lot of you are repeat customers and that means a lot to me. That says you're seeing the results and you're getting a lot out of it. So I just want to say a big thank you. So just to remind everyone, go ahead and submit your questions through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, Super Chat. The price is different. Ask the moderators, or definitely go ahead and look in the chat, or not the chat, the in the description. It'll give you more information about pricing. And at the end of tonight's show, I do a general reading for the Soul Tribe. Everybody watching live and in the replay, and whenever this video finds you. So definitely look for that. Okay, so here we go. That's my big intro for tonight. That's it. All right, so here we go. So 2 guidelines for the live tarot readings. 1 question per show, and the other one is no bad language or topics. Keep it family friendly for YouTube. I don't want to get a strike. That's just the nature of it. I'm a big girl. I can handle a lot of topics, but censorship on this platform, we just got to keep it family friendly. If you have something that you want to ask and it's not family friendly, that's when you really want to also schedule your personal reading with me, and we can go ahead and go from there. All right, so here we go. I have a disclaimer I need to read for all these platforms. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. All right, so first up is Linda, and you guys know Linda has been one of my first clients and my longtime supporter. She asks a question every single Tarot Tuesday and Thursday when I started that. I love you, Linda, and I just want to go ahead and say a big thank you. I love everybody, but this is a big thank you because you are so consistent with this. Hi, Alison. Welcome back. Thank you. It's great to be back. I hope you had a great trip. I did. Could you please pull a couple of cards for me? I have a few things going on, and I just wanted to get an energy read. P.S. Loved your Pisces video. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Linda, for that. And, of course, flattery gets you everywhere. Yeah, that Pisces video was pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the energy is saying for you. All right. Here we go. All right. What does the universe want to tell you? You have the World, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Okay, so the World, 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. So what this is telling me, Linda, is your energy, everything is wide open for you. You're at this crucial point in your life where it's a culmination of some areas of your life and you're getting ready to go into new chapters of others. It's a transitionary card. This is a portal that's open. You see it's surrounded by the trees and the bushes, and everything is wide open for you. You can go down this path or you can forge your own way in the world. It's about you following your heart. It's a play on words. It's the white heart, the white stag. This is a beautiful emblem of you being able to go wherever you want, to do whatever you want in your life right now. You're in an excellent position. The other card that's here for you is the Six of Pentacles. It's about you being open to receive. In this case, it's being open to receive protection, warmth, love, being able to receive kindness, really some positive things that are coming in for you. Whether you see them right now or not, they're definitely coming your way. This is really telling me that I really feel like, I feel, so I just got some chills. So there's somebody in the room here for you. I feel that you are definitely being protected by somebody on the other side. And whether it's a spirit guide or an ancestor, I feel that there is definitely someone here that's definitely protecting you and looking out for you right now and for your best interests from the other side. And that is part of what this card is telling me. The other message that's here for you is the Seven of Wands. This is about you really standing your ground. And this is really talking about what direction it is that you're going in. Whatever it is that you choose to go into, it's about you basically sticking to your guns and not letting anyone persuade you to do something different. So for example, let's say you want to move to one particular area. Try not to let somebody convince you to go somewhere else that you don't want to go. You're not listening to arguments. You're not listening to their point of view. I mean, you can hear it, but you're not being persuaded by it, right? It's not changing your position in what it is that you want to do. I feel like you're setting up some healthy boundaries. I feel that you really know what you want to do right now, and it's really just a matter of you forging your way forward. That's the energy. I feel that it's very positive. It's successful. Whatever it is that you're choosing to do, you have a lot of protection around you. The key is for you to remain open to receive. Use your discernment to make sure it's a positive that you're receiving, right? We always have to use our common sense, but you are just open. And I think that part of this is kind of telling me that it might even be some offers coming in, not just someone giving you something, but offers for you to be able to receive these offers and then figure out what's right for you. Wow. Okay, Linda, that's what's coming in for you. Thank you for your question. All right, the next question is from Tanner, and he writes, "Hi, Alison, just found your channel. Will my real estate investment pay off? Will I make a large profit? Thanks, Tanner from New York. P.S. Love your Virgo video. Flattery will get you everywhere." Thank you for the compliments. Of course, who wouldn't want to hear that? All right, so let's take a look at your real estate investment. Will it pay off? And will you make a large profit? Okay, so let's do that. This is for Tanner. We have the Hierophant. We have the Five of Cups and the Sun card. Well, let's show you this. The Hierophant, we've got the Five of Cups and the Sun card. So this is really telling me that it's going to pay off, but it's not going to be a quick payoff. It's going to take some time. So this is telling me that it's going to be slow growth. We've got this beautiful tree. It's slow growth. However, you're on the right track. You're doing something that is an alignment for you. I really feel that, this is you chasing something that is out of your reach, which is a large profit right now. It's just not there. However, it is coming. This is the Sun card. It's the most positive card in the deck. And this brings you success. This brings you the ability to walk through this portal and to gain this type of profit that you're looking to gain. So what it's telling me is because of this first card, it's going to take a long time. So long time, what are we talking? I would say we're talking years. I would not say it's days, weeks, or months. It's a tree that is slow growth. The rings in the tree, we're talking about years. It's hard to pin down time in the tarot, but this is a pretty good indicator that this is going to be a slow investment. But when it pays out, it's going to be big, and it is going to be large, what it is that you're looking for. But right now, it's out of reach. You can't reach it. You can't get it. It's here waiting to present, but right now it's out of reach. Wow, Tanner, I love it. All right, thank you for your question. It's coming. You just got to hold on. All right. So I saw a super chat come in. Let me go ahead and answer one more question, and then I'll come back over here. All right, the next one is from Velma. Hi, Velma. So Velma submitted this before I left. So, I mean, it was like, because I didn't get a chance to do that Thursday because I was on a plane to New Zealand. So she had submitted this, and I know you forgot, Velma, because you're another person. You submit a question like every single week. So, and every single, basically every Tuesday and Thursday. So let me go ahead and answer this one, and I'll do the super chat. So Velma says, hi, Alison. Good morning. Does Johnny accurately remember events from Pumping Station Road? What he witnessed in backyards from people living there. Thank you. Love you, love you, love you, Velma. Okay, so I don't know what that means. So I'm just pulling the energy of the cards. Okay, so good morning. Does Johnny accurately remember events from Pumping Station Road? Okay. So let's see what the cards have to say. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Seven of Visions, which is the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So I think the key word here is accurate. So we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Seven of Cups, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles. And that is the sticking point. It's the accuracy. He definitely has really strong memories, but I don't necessarily think that they're accurate. I think it's clouded at this point. I think there's bits of truth, and then there's some stuff that's made up. Whether he believes it in his heart or not, I would not say it's 100% accurate. I think that over time, I think, and whatever else is going on, I think more things are coming in. This is a card that's trying to get truth, that's putting up some boundaries, that's really talking about analysis and logic and processing. But the fact that it's next to the Seven of Cups is telling me that there's a lot of confusion in what he actually saw. For remembering the accuracy, there's a lot of confusion. I think he has different versions at times. I think he remembers bits and pieces, and I think he's filled in bits and pieces for what his memory is doing. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. He enjoys working together with other people and having this feeling of community, and he likes sharing what he knows with certain people, right? But this is really telling me that I don't think he's accurate. And I don't think it's necessarily, I don't think he's lying on purpose. I just feel like his memory is just not accurate. Yeah, there's something about it. Yeah, how interesting. Yeah, his memory is just not accurate. It's this card just keeps, that's why I'm pausing. This card just keeps talking to me, and it's a swirling mess is what I'm getting, is what his memory is. It's just this swirling mess. I feel that it's very clouded. I don't see clarity in what he is seeing. But I think that he really thinks that what he's saying is true, if that makes sense. Wow, Velma, interesting. You'll have to let me know what that actually means. Okay, thank you for your question. All right, so let me go to the super chat really quick. Okay, and I'm going to have to scroll back. Oh, maybe I have to go the other way. Here we go, Ava. Hi, Ava. All right, so what does the universe have to tell me? Okay, Let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell you. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Tara. Hi, Denise. Anna Ray. It's a Reams thing. Okay. Aquarian 717. Hi. Hi, Morris. I know I can't say hi to everybody, but hello. I'm going to have to go. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. Okay, so I can't read everything, just so you know. All right, so here we go. This is going to be for Ava. What does the universe want to tell Ava today? All right. I'm going to grab a little tea first, Ava. It's from my throat. I've been talking all day. Okay. Here we go. All right, this is for Ava. What does the universe want to tell Ava today? Oh my God, Ava. The Lover's card, first card out. Okay, we have the Lover's card. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the World. Oh my God, how beautiful. Okay, so we have the Lover's card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the World. So this is about you having a lot of choices. Now, this could be you also having a soulmate, a love interest that's coming in for you. So this could be career. This could be a soulmate. This is something that is divinely aligned for you. This is if it's a person that's coming in for you. And I think it is someone that you could spend the rest of your life with because the World card is here. So this is telling me that whatever is coming in for you, whether you want to say it's a career or whether you want to say that it's a person, because that's what this Lover's card is representing, it's allowing you to find something that is in alignment with you, divinely aligned. This is hitting your morals, your ethics, your values. If you have 10 must-haves, it's hitting that 8, 9, and maybe 10. And that is the energy that's coming off this card. If it is love that you are looking for, this is the right person that you have met. We have this Knight of Pentacles. This is you being grounded, stable, secure. However, you're on a mission. All knights are on a mission. You have something set in your sights and you are on track and on target for it. If it is love, if it is a career, you are definitely on point to be going in that direction. The other card that's here is the World. You are going towards your place in the world, and the world is wide open for you. So you see how she's coming in this direction? She's putting one steady foot in front of the other. She's practical, stable, grounded, secure. And she's got knowledge and wisdom, and she knows how to get to where it is that she's trying to get to. She's on a mission for something. The world is wide open. This is you either walking down a path that someone has gone down before, or you are forging your own. This is a gateway that's open for you. And you've heard me say this before, it is a transitionary card. This is telling me that you're going into a new chapter of your life. You're taking the knowledge and the wisdom with you that you're acquiring into this next chapter, which is going to involve a career or a soulmate type person. I feel that you're on a mission. You're taking time to smell the roses. You're looking at everything that's going on around you. Now, this is a slow moving energy. In fact, this is the slowest knight in the deck, which tells me you're really taking your time. This change is going to come around slow. Plus, these are major arcanas, so it's going to be a big sweeping type energy when it comes in, whereas the minor arcana are going to be more like the day-to-day activities. This is not day-to-day. This is a big energy, which means it's going to be a big transition that's coming in, especially because this is the last card in the major arcana, and you're going to cycle back to the Fool, which is the 0. It's huge. That's what the universe wants to tell you. First card out was the Lover's card. Wow, Ava. I love that for you. Congratulations. It is divine timing. Absolutely. I kind of know what you're thinking right now. I can feel it. Oh my God, I love it. All right. So So that was for Ava, and I don't see any more super chats. Yep, I got it. She's on here. In fact, it's funny, she's actually the next one. So this is for Natalie, and there are several Natalies that I've got Natalie's as clients that have just been booking different people, but the name Natalie is really popular right now for Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. So Natalie, that's funny, your timing. So here's your next question. So anybody that submitted a question through PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe, I gather them before the show and I put them down on paper so I don't have to constantly log in. And then I'll check periodically through PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe to see if anyone has submitted it during the show, because a lot of people will do that. They find the show, or they just realize that it's on. Maybe they just get their notification. They're driving home from work, whatever it is. All right, so this is for Natalie, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. I'm new to your channel and enjoying. Wanted to ask you about what's coming up for me with regard to my job search right now. When? Had to close a long-term business down and been applying for jobs, but no real connection for me yet. Thank you, Natalie." Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now, you know timing is difficult in the tarot. It really is. If a tarot reader does that for you, take it with a grain of salt, because it is very difficult. It's divine timing. There's a lot of other things that are in play. You just saw me do that with I don't remember, Tanner, I think, when the tree came up. So that's unusual, but just want to say that. So let's take a look at it. When is difficult? Okay. What's coming up for you with regard to your job search now? When? Okay. We've got the 9 of Cups. We've got the Judgment card and the Lover's card. Okay, so now the Lover's card can represent a relationship, like a love interest, soulmate, or it can represent your career. We're talking about choices, things that are divinely aligning for you. So let me show you the cards. We've got the 9 of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Lover's card. So this is a 9 of Cups. So 9, we're talking about manifestation. We're talking about what it is that you're working on. This is the wishing card. What is going to make you emotionally satisfied? What's going to make you happy? And satisfied happy, not this temporary happy for 5 minutes or a minute, laughing. Maybe you're at a comedy club and then you go home and you're not happy. This is a real serious long-term type happy energy. So this is you manifesting in and wishing for this type of job opportunity that's coming in. We also have the Judgment card that's here. So around the job, this is you having a compassionate review of your past. So because we're talking about career and work, this is you having a compassionate review about you and the jobs that you've had previously, your relationships there, the connections. You're just looking at the big picture. You're also looking for patterns. So you're not trying to gaslight yourself. It's a compassionate review, but you're gaining the knowledge and wisdom and insight into your past jobs. You're taking that with you as you're going to look for a new job and going into the new job. So you're really gathering that information, and you're asking questions like, what makes me happy? What jobs worked? What didn't work? Why? And you have to be brutally honest with yourself. Were there any red flags? For example, if a job didn't work out, ask yourself these questions. Get this knowledge. If a job worked out and you loved it, why? Right? Was it the people that were there? Was it the work that you were doing? A combination of both? Were you paid really well? Were you not paid? Was it a volunteer job but you loved it? You're looking at all those things and you're asking all those questions. And then we get to the last card, and this is the Lover's card. And this is about you getting something that is in total alignment for you. So having this knowledge and wisdom will help you get the job that's in alignment for you. Are you applying for jobs that are aligned with your heart? And if not, then maybe that might be a tact that you need to switch to. That way you're going in the right direction energetically, and maybe the doors will open, right? Because when this card shows itself, again, this is a relationship or career. And because we're talking about career, This is about you doing something that is in alignment with your heart. This is the mind, body, soul alignment. This is something that you're divinely meant to do. For example, let's say you feel like you are meant to be an attorney, and maybe it's specifically, constitutional. Maybe it is family law, criminal law, whatever it is. Let's say you're meant to be an attorney. This is about you taking those necessary steps. And you're getting the jobs, you're making the connections, you're joining the bar association. Maybe you're a paralegal and you're getting ready to go to law school. You're doing the necessary steps to attain the ability to be an attorney. If you are an attorney, maybe you're wanting to become a partner. Maybe you're going to team up with other people. Whatever it is, it's you making those necessary steps to get something that you are divinely aligned to. If you're a healer, then you need to get in that environment. Even if you feel like you're taking a pay cut, it's about you going into a line of work that you feel like you are divinely meant to be doing. What is your soul purpose, your soul path? That's kind of the energy that's coming through here. Now you're asking about time. I feel that when you follow your heart, things line up for you divinely. Timing, that's a difficult one because we have a 9. Now, this is the wishing card for manifestation. Now, it's 3, 6, and 9 for the manifestation. This is a 9, which is good. That tells me that it's going to be coming in soon because you have it clear in your head what it is that you want, what resonates with you. However, then we have 2 major arcanas, and this is a big sweeping energy. This is not day-to-day energy. This is like weeks, months. I don't want to say years, but because we're talking about a job, but this is a longer trajectory, which tells me these things need to come into alignment and really be focused on while you're manifesting this in, and that's when doors are going to start to open for you. Again, I can't really do when in the tarot because there's also a mixture. I mean, you could say because this is a 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 years. That's kind of how people try and do it. But I just look at it as divine timing. I'm looking at it as you're very close because it's a 9 versus 3, 6, or 9. You're very close. This is the wishing card, which tells me you're on point. But this card tells me you really need to take some time to look at self-knowledge, and these things are lining up. Make sure you're on the right path, that you're going for something that you're meant to do. I hope that helps, Natalie. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact time. All right. Thank you for your question. Okay, so the next one is from Debbie. I don't think a super chat came in. I just want to check. All right. Hi, Anna. Nice to see you. Okay, so this one is from Debbie. You're welcome. You'll have to let me know how that works. Okay, so the next is from Debbie. She says, hi, Alison. What does my dog Mackenzie think of me? Thanks, Debbie. Okay, Debbie, let's take a look. What does your dog Mackenzie think of you? All right, here we go. We have the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. I'm laughing because your dog just thinks you're awesome. So we have the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. So your dog thinks you know everything. Your dog just thinks you are his entire world. And I know that that is an easy thing to say because that's how animals are, but this is what the cards are showing. Your dog thinks that you are everything, that you're a God figure to him, that you're able to create things out of thin air. That's going to be treats, walks, good times, fun times, playthings. This is the Magician. So you're just able to create whatever it is that you want, and he sees it as fun and good times. And he just, with these two cards, he sees the power that you have, that you're able to just create. And I think your dog is really impressed by that. If he's hungry, you produce a treat or dog food. If he wants to play, you produce a ball, a sock, whatever it is that you're playing with. If he's tired, you produce a bed to sleep on, or you go into the bedroom. He just sees you as being like the entire world and having that position of power. It's really cute. And this is the Knight of Love, the Knight of Cups. He sees you as bringing your love forward. He sees you as an incredibly loving person, that you wear your heart. You're not hiding. You're not stoic. I think you're very expressive with your dog. You show him how much you love him. You smother him with love. And you know what? I'm sure he smothers you right back. But this is how your dog sees you. You are this Prince Charming type energy. I know this is for a woman named Debbie, but you know, these are just energies. So he sees you as the love of his life. You are his savior. You're everything to him, and it's awesome. But he loves your power. It's magical for him. He loves your power that you have over that. Wow, I love it. Congratulations. That's what your dog thinks of you, Debbie. Thank you for your question. All right. So the next one is for Jason. And then I'm going to go ahead and check PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe to see if new questions were submitted. So Jason says, hi, Allison. Please tell me what messages my mom has for me from the other side. Thanks, Jason. Okay, let's take a look at that. Let's see. And I haven't had a question like that for a while, so thank you for that question. So what does your mom want to say to you from the other side? Any messages? Yeah, Mackenzie the dog. Really cute. I wish I had pictures so you guys could submit. That would be fun. Okay, here we go. This is for Jason. What does his mom want to say to him from the other side? Oh, okay, so two cards stuck together. We have the Emperor and the Hermit. We have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so usually I pull three cards, but these two cards came out together. They did not want to separate. So we've got the Emperor and the Hermit, both major arcanas. We've got Aries energy and Virgo energy. Then we have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Love. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love. Your cup floweth over. So what your mom's in the room, so I can feel your mom. I just got chills on the left-hand side. So what your mom wants to say, let me show you the cards, is about you stepping into your role. I feel like you're a dad, and yeah, these energies just come in. So I feel like you're a dad, and this is about you stepping into this leadership position and really stepping up for your kids, maybe for your wife, but I really feel like she's saying to really step forward. I hate crying on camera. I just can't help it when these energies come in. That you're really to take care of your kids right now, to really focus on them. I think that there's something about that maybe is something that your kids are going through, that they really need your love, attention, and support right now. And I mean like a lot of support, not just, hi, how are you, and checking in with them. I think that they really need a lot of supervision at some stage in their life. For example, I'm not saying this is it, I'm just giving you this as an example. Let's say they're teenagers, and to prevent them from getting into trouble, you're spending even more time with them right now to make sure that they're on track and that they don't hang out with the wrong crowd and that they're okay. You know, it's that kind of energy that's coming through. When I say to spend time with your kids, if they're younger, something about you just need to spend a lot more time with them. The other card that's here for you is that Virgo energy. So this is while you're being asked to step up and take charge of your family, especially your children. I'm really getting that it's mostly the children, that you're really being asked to go within and be very introspective on yourself and your relationship to your children. So your mom wants you to look at how you conduct yourself. It's about behavior, and to look at your relationship to gain enlightenment on it with your children. So this is you trying to gain some answers and drawing or connecting some dots on this, you know, maybe even just looking for clues on what your relationship is like with your kids, or clues as what your kids are going through, so that you can be there to support them and help them and guide them through something. but it's really about you using your intelligence to go within, and that will help give you that firepower in that leadership position with your kids. The other card that's here for you is the Seven of Wands, and this is really about you standing your ground with your kids. I'm really getting that this is focused on your kids all of a sudden. So this is just telling me that it's about you setting up some boundaries. You need to be the boss, again, in a leadership position. So maybe your kids are, I'm going to say this, maybe your kids are so spoiled that they are running roughshod over you, and they're going to get themselves into some trouble because they don't have discipline and they don't have guidance. That just came through. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what's coming through from your mom. So this is about you really taking that leadership position, spending more time with them, setting up boundaries between parent and child, and that's going to benefit everybody in your family. They're going to appreciate it. Even if they don't at this time, they'll appreciate it later on in life. And you will, because you're creating good kids. That's what's coming through. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Love. Your mom is saying that this is a reminder that you are in this role, and it's a beautiful role for you to be in. This is a majestic swan. This is you in that leadership position as a boss of your family. This is for you to embrace it from the purity of your heart with this white swan, and to really watch it blossom. Now, what this card also represents, it's not just the message from your mom, but what this card represents that came through is that this is also a reminder when you're looking at the swan, this is the reflection of the swan, that you're noble. Whether people around you know it or not, it's for you to know and for spirit to know. So this is about you doing what's right, stepping into that role. You can see the reflection has a tiara and a jeweled necklace. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is symbolic of you acting from noble. I really feel that it's about the level that you're parenting at. Your mom really wants you to step up and really take charge of it, and to really instill these types of values. They're more old-fashioned than they are, oh my God, I'm going to get myself in trouble, than they are liberal. This is really about you going back to basics, is what your mom is saying, that you're stepping into that role. And I think she's able to see into the future, and your mom is just telling you that this is what's going to benefit your family, you, your wife, everybody. But I'm getting that this is really all focused on your children. So that's one mom to her child, and this is for your children. Wow, Jason, that's what your mom wants to tell you. Maybe she sees something that's going on with your kids right now that you're not seeing. So thank you for your question, and you'll have to let me know how that works out, what comes up for you. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Okay. All right. So here we go. The next one is from Daisy, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. Loved your Cancer reading. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. Will I find love this year? Thank you, Daisy from Atlanta." Okay, Daisy, let's go ahead and find out. I'm actually going to switch to my other deck for that. I'm going to switch to my love deck. Okay. All right. So, will you find love this year? Okay. Here we go. It's for Daisy. We have the King of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, King of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands. So what I'm getting is that this is really about you standing in your truth and not settling. So will you find love this year? Yes, but it's going to take a little bit of time. So because we have 6 months, we have 6 months left for this year, I would say it's probably going to happen towards the end of the year, if I had to guess. because this is really about you standing in your truth, which is telling me that it's going to be a little bit of time, because we also have the Empress here. She is open and she is ready to birth something new. But with this King, it tells me that it's going to be a little bit of time, that it's going to be mature, and that when it comes through, it's exactly what you want. So this is telling me that you need to hold out for the right person. So definitely put yourself out there. Go to meetup clubs or groups. Go to, like, let's say you're into sports, maybe a running club, an investment club, you know, whatever you're into, put yourself out there and try and meet as many people as possible. Remember, it's a numbers game. You have to put yourself in these different environments. You have to be in the right vibration. And that's when you bump into love. And then hopefully you meet someone that you're in alignment with. Because I feel like you're going to. The other thing that's here for you is it's about you protecting your energy. There's something about you when you say, are you going to find love this year? There's something about your energy where you're burning out. So I don't know if it's coming in from work and work is draining you away from trying to find someone, but there's something about your energy that you are taking on too much. Maybe it has to do with work and then looking for love, or maybe you're putting yourself out there so much that you're going to burn yourself out. Maybe you're worrying about it too much, and that's going to burn you out intellectually, which can also affect you physically. But there's something about you paying attention to the energy that you're expending, and I would even call it back. So let's say you're taking on too much right now. Look at what you can put on the back burner, what you can give to other people, you know, delegate that responsibility to someone else. So that way you're able to conserve your energy and you can go the distance versus, you know, doing a bunch of different things and then burning out. And then you might even make yourself sick with the flu or a cold if you push yourself and stress yourself too much. This is about you looking at your energy and calling some of it back. That will help you bring this in. You know, it's like kind of like if you want to go and meet someone, and let's say you go to a singles club and you're exhausted from work and stress and everything else, and somebody else goes there and they're fresh, they're upbeat, that might be more attractive to someone than somebody that's burned out. You need to think about that, how you're going to be presenting to other people. It doesn't mean that you're not happy and upbeat, but at that moment, you're burned out. And that's how you're making a first impression. So you want to go ahead and look at that also. Wow, interesting. But I definitely think you'll find it this year. You just have to make a few adjustments. Thank you for your question, Daisy from Atlanta. I love it. Okay. So the next one is going to be, actually, let me check PayPal and Venmo because I do have a bunch of questions that came in. Let me go ahead and check. All right. So let me go back. Okay. I'm just refreshing everything. It's going to make me sign in for Venmo, and I'm going to sign in for PayPal. They log me out. All right. Okay, come on. Okay, so I'm going to start with PayPal, and then I'm going to go to Venmo. So for PayPal, I've got Tara Lewis twice. Thank you for being cognizant of that, what that is. Question, what is going to happen with parents' house? Okay, let me just check the other one to make sure there's not a second question. Question live. Okay, great. So let me go back to the other one. And then Sherry, I see yours also. Okay. So question, what is going to happen with parents' house? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to switch to the other deck for this one. Okay. All right. It's for Tara. We have 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Lover's card. Wow. All good stuff. We have the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Lover's card. So what's going to happen with the parents' house? Well, this is something that's happy, joyful family, and they've chosen to be happy. So what's coming in for the house? I see good things. So whether it's going to be a sale, whether it's going to be repaired, because I don't really understand, and I don't have any more detail on the house. Whatever it is, it's all good stuff. It's positive stuff. Now, cups are going to be love. It's your emotions. It's intuition. It is your connection to source. So maybe the house is going to be getting some love, some TLC. It's going to be repaired. Maybe it's going to be sold and it's going to go to another home. Because I don't know the details on this and I'm not really getting much of a hit except for that it's a positive news. So this is just telling me that good things are coming in. Now, everybody wants to get the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You've got the 10 of Cups. So again, that's a lot of emotional, positive satisfaction. This is choosing that kind of happiness with the Ace of Cups. So an ace is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So maybe that house is under repair and it's going to get a reconstruction. It's going to get a refresh. Maybe it's going to be sold and go to a new home. Maybe the ownership's being transferred into the kids' names. Whatever it is, it's getting some type of a new beginning. It's almost like it's about to be repaired because we've got this majestic swan and the reflection is this crown with the jeweled necklace. It's almost like this is what the house is, but this is what it's going to be. Or this is what it once was and this is what it is now. Maybe it went down a little bit. It's something like that. But with that Ace of Love, I just feel like it's a new beginning and some adventure. Again, when we're talking about the house, I just feel like it's either going to be a sale or a repair. Maybe a check is coming in for it. It's kind of interesting energy. And then the last one is the Lover's card. So this is about choices. So there's some choice to be made with the house. There's some decision to be made with it. Because when we're looking at everything, we've got this 10 of Cups and the Ace with all of these choices with the Lover's card. And this is something that is, again, divinely aligned. So this is something that could be where, so when we're talking about a house with a Lover's card, really, I really feel like it has something to do with like a repair or a sale. Maybe it's being built. It's kind of an interesting energy. It could even be that something is being demolished and something brand new is about to be built. I mean, there's a lot of things that are coming in with that house, but they're all positive. Yeah, they're all positive. I just feel like it's in this divine alignment that's coming in around the house. I hope that makes sense because I'm not getting anything else. I'm just getting that it's really good energy that's coming in for your parents' house. All right. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to go to Sherry's. All right. All right, Sherry. So it says, hello, Alison. Hope you had a wonderful vacation. Sorry, I have missed watching you live. I haven't been live. I couldn't do it while I was in New Zealand and Australia, a different time zone. And I actually didn't even have internet for a while. That's why I couldn't post some of my videos. I was going to do like 1 to 3 a day over there, depending on what my schedule was, because it's a different time zone. So I was up at crazy times when I wasn't even going out. So, but I could not post. The internet there was really bad. I only had a couple places where it was decent. Okay, so then you say, love your Sagittarius readings. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. You guys know that. Thank you. My question is, can you please let me know what the universe wants me to know about love, money, or spirituality? Thank you. Glad to see you live. Okay, so that means I'm just going to say, what does the universe want to tell you today? Love, money, or spirituality? Okay. What does the universe want to tell you today? Oh my God, the lottery. So you have 4 new beginnings, because this card, for people that are new here, every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with each individual deck. For me, as a tarot reader, it's the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces. This is like winning the lottery, Sherry. It's your first card out. The Empress and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so Sherry, you're asking about love, money, or your spirituality. Well, guess what? With all 4 aces, it's really coming in at any angle, whatever it is that you're looking to do, and maybe all of the above. So we're looking at King of Pentacles. It's you living your idealized life. It's you knowing your worth and value, the worth and value of what you have. You have knowledge and wisdom, and you have a lot of resources. And then the Hermit tells me you have enlightenment to see things for what they are. You've gone within, you've gained this knowledge and this wisdom, and you're here to shine your light. All 4 aces, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. We're looking at that Ace of Swords as a triumphant breakthrough and clarity. You are now able to see these things in front of you. And what I love about this is that tomorrow is the full moon. We are done with these retrogrades that we've been in since November. You are going to have clarity in so many areas of your life. Everybody is, not just you, Sherry, but this coming through in this reading, you will have clarity. You've got the Ace of Swords. And remember, all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. You have 4. So you're going to have clarity coming in different aspects, and it's allowing you to stand in your truth and see the truth. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That's you being in the flow. If you're looking for love, you're in the flow. You're attracting it. So that is that mind, body, soul connection going up to source. That's why you always see me do that, because I'm very visual and I feel it going up and down. I'm connected, I'm channeling. So it's doing this, right? I'm going right up to source. So I feel like that is something that's really coming in for you. A new beginning. Maybe you're meeting somebody new. Maybe it's getting a new pet. There's a lot of new things that are coming in for you. And that is one of them. It's trusting your intuition. It's tapping into your heart and letting that guide you. But you're also doing it with clarity with the Ace of Swords. So you're not letting your heart carry you away and allowing you to make a mistake, because maybe you're put your intellect on hold and you're ignoring red flags. No, you've got that Ace of Swords. You're going to see those red flags, and you're going to take that information in and use your analysis to synthesize all that information to figure out what it is you want to do. So with that Ace of Cups, it's you being in the flow and trusting your intuition and following your heart. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is literally out with the old, in with the new, and it's a passionate new beginning. That's you taking action. So that tells me you're putting yourself out there in all of those arenas: love, money, spirituality. You are actively participating in your life. You're not sitting back passively and letting things happen, and you're not a procrastinator. This is telling me that you're getting that out there. So then we also have the final ace, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that is literally a golden opportunity. And usually it's more than one. Maybe it's one big one surrounded by little ones, or it's a little one that's got a big one, little one, and medium one attached. There's usually everything is interconnected, but it is a golden opportunity that's going to present itself. Now, a pentacle, the other word for that is coin. So maybe it's a golden opportunity in money. Maybe it's a golden opportunity in love, where you're going to be able to have this romantic relationship. Maybe it's a platonic relationship, how it begins. There's a lot of things that are coming in, and that is really going to allow you to step into that position. So that's the first card. It is a lot. Then we have the Empress. So then it gets even better. Both of these cards are about you living your idealized life. The Empress is all 4 queens put together. Now, this is a single king. It's the King of Pentacles, but this card is the lottery card. It's a loaded card because of those aces. This is you living your idealized life, all 4 queens put together. She doesn't wait around long for anything because she knows her worth and value, and she knows what she brings to the table. She's abundant, prosperous, grounded, stable, secure, loving, open-hearted. I mean, she is everything in this world, and she is ready to have a new beginning. She's ready for a relationship in love, ready to start making money, to have that come in, ready to get in touch with spirituality, and so much more. It's not just what you've listed. She represents everything that's coming in this world. She's very loving, very nurturing, and that attracts this abundance and prosperity to her with ease. And that is something that's coming in for you. The key, what I'm getting, is for you to remain grounded, stable, and secure. This is about you balancing your responsibilities as you're going over this bridge. Maybe it's work and love. Maybe it's work and your family. Maybe it is retirement and education. You know, whatever these represent for you, it's having your life in balance. That's going to prevent you from slipping and falling over the bridge. That's what's coming in for you, Sherry. Wow, that is huge. I want that. That's a manifester. No, I love stuff like that. I pull cards on myself too, so I get them too. But that is it. I always tease you guys. No, that's a really good read, Sherry. So you have a lot coming in. Congratulations. And again, you'll have to let us know. All right, let me go to Venmo really quick. And then Shirley, I see yours. I'm going to come right back to you. All right, so let me go over here. So this is from Courtney. And Courtney writes, wait a minute. Hold on. I see Lori sent something too. So hold on. Let me come back. Okay, Lori sent one first. I'm looking at it. Okay, so I didn't see that before. So this is from Lori, and she writes Louisiana house. Okay, so let's check into that. Louisiana house. All right. All right, here we go. It's for Lori. I just realized I said Lori. It's Lori. Lynn. Here we go. Two of Wands, the Lover's card, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So, Two of Wands, the Lover's card, and the Page of Cups. So, I'm telling you, the spirits are coming into this room tonight. Interesting. Okay, so Lori, we've got the Two of Wands. There's some magic coming into that Louisiana house. You see the sparkles. There's definitely something going on there. There's some practitioner that is having something to do with the house. They might even have a piece of the house that they're working with to go ahead and create that type of magic, but there's definitely a lot happening at that house. It's active. Let's put it that way. There's something to do with the love connection. This is something where this person is connected in a divinely inspired way. They have a type of obsession that's coming in. And they're doing something with the magic of that house. There's definitely a practitioner that is participating in something with that Louisiana house. I am getting that it is definitely related to a love connection. And this person loves what they do. This person spends all of their time running around in the darkness and really enjoying it. So this practitioner is a dark magic practitioner. So there is definitely something going on there. And hold on. I'm doing a fiery wall of protection. This person is some dark shit. Excuse my language. So this person enjoys what they do. They're not backing down. This is a young energy in the sense of they have a lot of energy that allows them to not quit. So this person is very determined. They are very focused. This is a Shakespearean romance, what's in their head, what it is that's actually coming into that house. I'm going to pull one more card for you from a different deck to see what comes up. I'm going to do my Everyday Witch. Okay. Just because I want to show you from a different deck. Yeah. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles. They are continuously coming forward. They're on a mission. Every knight is on a mission, and they are bringing it forward. They are really, they have a lot of tools in their toolbox. They are taking one steady foot in front of the other. They know exactly what it is that they are doing. Lori, I think there's other people involved. I just feel like there's something else involved. Yeah, there's other people involved. There's a lot of other people involved, and they're dark. That's what this is. There's other people involved, but there's one that's in the forefront that continuously keeps doing everything. They're on a mission, but they have a lot of help. There's a lot of activity there. I mean, just in this card alone, we're talking about an extra dozen people. So I think that this person gets a lot of help from a lot of different people. That's huge. That's the energy that's coming in. I can feel it in this room. I mean, this is, if everyone's kind of curious, this is called Fiery Wall of Protection. I use different things for protection, and I can feel it in this room. Wow. Lori, that's about the Louisiana house. That's what's coming through for you. Ew. That's all I'm going to say. Ew. All right. Thank you, Lori, for your question. All right. The next one is going to be from Courtney. And Courtney says, hi, Alison. What guidance do my spirit guides have for me around my career path, especially any inspired ideas or next steps I may not be seeing? Okay, let's go ahead. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and... Hi, Lynn. I just see you right now. I'm having to scroll. There's a lot. Lynn, there's a lot of them. Yes, you're okay with watching. No, you're okay with watching. You're okay. I just had to say that. That was just crazy. Because you guys know I'm channeling. So I get the spirits that come in. Just like with, what was it, Jason's mom? So they come in. They show up. They've got something to say. All right. Here we go. So the next one is from Courtney. I'm going to read it again. So it says, hi, Alison. What guidance do my spirit guides have for me around my career path, especially any inspired ideas or next steps I might not be seeing? Okay, so guidance for your career path. Okay, here we go. This is for Courtney. Guidance for your career path. Okay, 3 of Wands. We've got the King of Pentacles again and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me show you the cards. 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. Now remember, this is a loaded card for me as a reader. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with each individual deck. With the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit characters in this deck, and all 4 aces. So, Spirit has a lot to tell you, Courtney. First card out. Manifest. Get it clear in your head what it is that exactly that you're looking for, what it is that you want, and stay in that vibration. So any inspired ideas or next steps I might not be seeing. So maybe this is about you getting it clear in your head exactly what it is that you want and start manifesting it in. really live it, breathe it, and feel it, what it is that you're looking for your career. That card is all about manifestation. Then we've got the King of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is you striving towards your idealized life. We're looking at your career path. You're striving for your idealized career. This is you living your best life, and you're having the enlightenment to be able to do it. That means you might have gone through some dark nights of the soul to get that knowledge and that wisdom that you can shine forward about your career and about the direction you want your life to go in. Now, again, this has all four aces. So we are literally looking at, I just can't believe it. We are literally looking at the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is literally you having a triumphant breakthrough in clarity. This is allowing you to see clearly, to make the necessary steps to get the career path that you want. So that's going to be clarity in how to get there, clarity in making connections, clarity in where to go to apply for jobs. You know, it's everything across the board. And this is what I was saying earlier. We are out of retrograde season. That has been cloudy for a lot of people, and everything is now coming to light. The full moon is tomorrow. This is as clear as it's going to be. It's amazing what's coming through for people. So you're going to have that breakthrough in clarity. You're going to see a lot of truth in different aspects of your life, not just career, but in different aspects. And then we also have the Ace of Cups. It's you being in the flow. It's you attracting abundance, prosperity, attracting the type of job and career that you want. You need to be in that energetic flow where you're constantly, if your glass is half full, you're dipping it in your emotions and you're raising up again. That vibration is going to attract what it is that you're looking for, because cups are going to be love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. This is you being in that flow, mind, body, soul type connection, and being in alignment with what it is that you want to bring in. Like, you don't want to go to a job where you're like, oh my God, I hate this company, but the pay is good. They're going to sense something is quite off. Even if they can't put their finger on it, there's going to be something off, and it's going to be off for you too. So really make sure you're kind of getting that in alignment. Then we have the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. Maybe there's some things that need to go out with that, because all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. Maybe it's a new way for you to go about job hunting. Maybe it's new connections that you need to make. There's a lot of newness coming in, a passionate new beginning. Maybe you need to go about it in a different way. Maybe you need to look at social media and go that way to do something new like that. Maybe if you're not looking at social media for a job, there's something that's new. It's like trying something different to get the job that you're looking for. And then the final ace is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that is a golden opportunity. That tells me that an opportunity is absolutely coming your way. You need to have that clarity of vision to see it. And with that Ace of Cups, you need to have that resonating in your heart, mind, soul, intuition, where you feel into it, because that's big. It's about you also trusting your intuition when these things present, because you can have a lot of opportunities present, but if you don't have eyes to see it, you're going to miss it. You're not going to see it as an opportunity. You might even see it as an obstacle when in fact it's actually an opportunity. So that's where your discernment comes in, and being able to remain open to be able to see these things, which actually ties into the next card, the Six of Pentacles. This is about being open to receive. So there's something about you being open to that, to be available to having this type of, I feel like it's just a reception for you to be able to see these opportunities that are going to present, to not close yourself off, to be open to other possibilities. So for example, maybe you say, I want to be a teacher. Okay. Well, maybe it's that you really say, I want to be a teacher of K through 6. So you want to teach younger children, or, maybe instead of saying like, I want to teach at a public high school or a public school, maybe somehow you get into a charter school. Maybe it's Montessori. You're doing something slightly different, and maybe there's a slight tact that needs to be just tweaked a little bit that will allow you to step into that role, because you definitely have opportunities showing themselves. And this is about you getting it clear in your head and manifesting it in. It's right there for you. I feel that it's just you making slight tweaks, and that what you're looking for is going to come right in. Wow. Thank you, Courtney, for that. I love that. All right. I'm going to go back over to PayPal really quick. And let me see. Is it going to make me log in? Let me double check. Great. Okay. So we have, okay. So we've got, this is from Shirley. Let me pull this up. Okay. I'm a Cancer. Does the universe have a message for me? Thanks. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. All right. So, and then I think I saw a super chat come in, so I'll get that next. I'm going to go back and forth. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, this is for Shirley. What does the universe want to tell Shirley today? Okay, we've got Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, the cards that are coming out for you guys tonight is awesome. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really saying, the universe is saying, keep going forward. You're on a mission, one steady foot in front of the other, and you are on your way to what it is that you're trying to achieve. And this is anything in the pentacle realm. So we're talking about relationships, whether it's romantic, platonic, getting a pet, having a child. It's that kind of energy for relationships, maybe even coworkers. It could be housing, location, travel. This could be career, work. This could be retirement, education. We're looking at finances, your health. It's everything in the 3D. So the universe is saying, whatever mission you're on right now, stay on course, because you're on the right track. This is about you also taking time to smell the roses. That way you're able to enjoy this journey. It's not just work, work, work. It's not just you being on point. You're also able to really enjoy this journey that you're on. There's something about you also staying on point with having the knowledge and the wisdom to get from point A to point B. That's really important. Then we have the Hanged Man. This is about you taking a time out. This is about you looking at things differently. This is about you going within, and it's suspension. So you're in this mode of suspension until you gain the answers and the insight that you're looking for. And that could take some time, because when you get those answers and that insight from looking at things differently, you come out reborn on the other side. That's what this dragonfly is there to represent. So there's some type of mission-oriented goal that you're on right now, but if you look at things differently, that's going to help you facilitate that goal to really attain it, because you have a golden opportunity right here. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new opportunity in the pentacle realm. And that is what this Knight is in, the pentacle realm. So it's all of those things that I just listed. There's something about you having this golden opportunity coming your way. And like I was saying before, for me, it's not just one opportunity. Usually there's a lot of other ones surrounding it. And that allows these, once that first door opens, it's like it blows open a bunch of other doors. For this ace, he's presenting you with a toadstone ring. You see the magic around it? That's also a way of presenting you with a form of protection. So that tells me that maybe your spirit guides are around you and they are giving you this form of protection. They are allowing you to do what you need to do, even if you feel like maybe you might be pushing some boundaries. They're there to support you and help you and protect you. There's something about that coming in for you. So Shirley, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. Wow. I love that for you. Thank you. All right. Let me go back here. And hold on one second. I have to refresh the screen. Okay. Very slow. Hold on. Okay. So the next one is from Maurice Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. I said your last name. I'm sorry. From Maurice. What do the cards see coming towards me in my current job and finances in general soon? Please add my super chat. Okay. Oops. I don't know. I missed the super chat. Okay, here it is. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. So this is going to be, what do the cards see coming towards me in my current job and finances in general soon? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. All right. And I am going to go ahead and get a little bit of tea. I got my throat coat tea because I've been talking all day. Okay. Here we go. All right, this is for Maurice. Great name. I love these names. You just don't hear them very often. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is towards your current job and finances. So 6 of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is telling me, let me show you the cards. We've got 6 of Swords, we've got the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So what this is telling me is that you are leaving trouble behind and you're going on to calmer times. So that could even be you leaving your job. This could be you getting transferred to a different department or a different area at the same company, but this just tells me that you're leaving trouble behind. This could literally be you actually moving to a different company, a different job. But I feel like there's something about you putting something behind you. Yeah, I feel like you're putting obstacles behind you and a lot of problems behind you. And you're not looking back. You're looking forward towards your future. We also have the Page of Swords, and this is the page where it's like when you're trying to figure everything out, you just know that if you calmly sit down for 5 minutes and really think about everything, that you'll be able to figure out your situation. So for your current job, this is telling me that I feel like between these two cards, they're both swords, and swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. I feel that it's about you intellectually maybe even leaving this job, or that it's left you. I just kind of feel like you're at this crossroads where you're doing this type of self-assessment, this evaluation, where you're figuring out that this just isn't for you. They are not happy about the career and the job. Look at their look on their faces. They're really trying to think it out. She's almost stunned because she's had to run away from all this trouble. So there could be something going on at work where you're not happy, and maybe they're not happy either. There's something about that. I feel like you're leaving something behind you. You're leaving trouble behind you. You're going on to a calmer time, whatever that might be. I feel that you're intellectualizing a lot. You're thinking a lot about it. I don't feel major stress, but it's definitely on your mind. And so for finances aren't showing up in this reading, just so you know. And really, it's one question per show, but I was trying to see if that would come in with the finances, but finances would be represented by the pentacles, because another word for pentacles would be coin, or it would be like money, that kind of energy. And that's not coming through for me. What's coming through is intellectually what's processing through your current job. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is what I like for you. The wheel turns in your favor. This is luck and right timing. That tells me that something good is coming your way, but it's up to you to grab it. It's up to you to see it. It's for you to be able to grab the wheel, right? It's using your discernment, because if you don't see it, or if you're in a low vibration, you're not able to see the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. So I feel that you're leaving trouble behind because there might be a new opportunity coming your way, a new vision, a new connection. Newness is coming your way that's allowing you to transition away from trouble, to leave something behind you. And you're intellectualizing it. When this card shows up, it just tells me that you are close on this wheel. Now, you could be anywhere on this wheel. You want to be towards the center, so it's not a radical change. This would be radical, big sweeping movements, but there's definitely something coming in. But for finances, I'm not getting a hit on that. I'm just getting a hit on your career. That's what's coming in for you. So thank you, Maurice, for your question. Thank you. All right, so let me go back. And one more time. All right, we're good as long as this doesn't time me out. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Venmo. Let me go ahead and refresh this, and Stripe. Okay. All right. And here we go. Okay. All right, so the next question is from Yvonne. And Yvonne writes, I'm just going to pop in here. I'm waiting for a promotion I passed the test for. Yay, I hope you get it. Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. So maybe that's the trouble that's behind you, is the test, because you're definitely going on to a better time, but you're thinking about it. Like I said, I don't feel stress. That Page of Swords is just you really thinking and contemplating about something. All right, here we go. So Yvonne writes, hello, Alison, love your show. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. And it says, oh, thank you, Maurice. You just became a member. Thank you. For everybody, if you want to become a member, you can definitely go ahead and sign up. Oh, that just popped up on the screen. How beautiful. Thank you. And so Yvonne writes, love your show. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Yvonne. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right. And Yvonne, flattery gets you everywhere. Thank you. Okay, so what does the universe want to tell Yvonne today? All right, here we go. We have 9 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Wands. And I just want to remind everybody, we're an hour and a half in. This is going to be final call. If you have a question, now is the time to submit it, because the cutoff time is 2 hours. That's the most what we go for this show. So definitely get that in. Okay. And we've got 9 of Pentacles. We've got the King of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. Remember, this is the lottery card. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces with the 4 of Wands. Okay, so Yvonne, the universe wants to say that you are very independent, you're strong, stable, secure, you're highly focused, and you're living your best life. This is a 9. The 10 is happy, joyful family. This is you alone. You're very secure. You love yourself. You love where you're at in your life. You worked really hard to get there, and you're just loving your life, and you're able to enjoy the finer things in life at this stage. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's just it's these accomplishments and where you've gotten to. You have a lot of self-mastery, and it's really paid off for you. We also have this King of Pentacles with the Hermit and all 4 aces. This is you striving for your idealized life, and it's showing right here with this 9. The next is the 10, and everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles. This is the 9, and the 10 of Cups. You're right there, and this King is just egging you on. He's telling you that you're on your way. You're on the right path for your life. You have the enlightenment. That's what this is saying with the Hermit character here, that you've done maybe some dark nights of the soul. You've gone within, and it might not have felt very good, but When you come out on the other side, when you've done that shadow work, you have the knowledge and the wisdom and honestly the strength and the determination to move forward. You know, going through those dark nights of the soul do not feel good, but it sure does make you stronger and resilient when you come out on the other side. And I think that's what's coming through for me and with that character. Then we have all four aces. Yeah, I'm getting the chills. Then we have all four aces. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's really having clarity in what it is that you're striving for. And this is you striving for your idealized life. You know what your life path is, you know what your life mission is, and you have embraced it. You have the clarity and insight to be able to choose that path, and that's something that's coming through. I think you're getting even more clarity right now. I think you're going to have some epiphanies coming in, some revelations, which is going to allow you to gain even more momentum in this living this charmed, idealized life that's coming in for you. Then you also have that Ace of Cups. You are in the flow, and it's ever present in these cards. You are in the flow of love, of life, of loving life. And it's coming through in the cards. This is allowing you to trust your emotions, to trust your intuition for guidance, and to open your big, beautiful heart, because that is something that's coming through. Then we have the Ace of Wands, and that is literally two things: out with the old, in with the new, and a passionate new beginning. You could be starting the next chapter of your life. You could be opening up more avenues in your life to let new things come in, because every ace is a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, and you just have four aces with that card. So with that passionate new beginning, it can be in any aspect of your life. And by the way, if this is for everyone, unless it's specifically geared towards one area, these gifts and blessings can happen in multiple areas. Maybe it's going to be with family and with getting a pet. Maybe it's going to be with your finances and your health. It doesn't have to be limited to just one item. There could be multiples coming in because everything's interconnected. Then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is the ace for this King of Pentacles. And we're really talking about you having this golden opportunity come your way, and that could be to get to the 10, that could be in other areas of your life, and that is really going to allow you to go ahead. I just want to see something that's really going to allow you to go ahead and see all these beautiful things that are coming in for you, because usually when that golden opportunity presents itself, there's others attached to it. Again, everything is interconnected. But you need to have that clarity to see the opportunity when it presents. Use your discernment, trust your intuition, and feel into it. If that is not, it's an opportunity, what if it's a bad one? You're using your discernment and your intuition to say, that's not the right one. I want a good one. I want something that is going to be more appropriate to the direction that I'm going in, because you definitely know what your life purpose is and you have self-mastery. So that's allowing you to really see what is good and what is not good for you. Then we have the last card, which is the Four of Wands. This is a gateway that's open. This is a card of joy, of celebration, of celebrating milestones. This is a card of freedom. It can even be marriage. This is about you living your best life. And that's what these cards are all talking about. Living your best life, living it with love and with joy. And that's what's coming through. And when you're able to live it with love and joy, watch the doors that open for you. This is a portal that's opening as you're walking through that. When you're raising your vibration and you're walking through it, watch all of these opportunities that present. And when you have four aces and you are in this vibration, that could be life-changing on every aspect and every level of your life, because your vibration is high. It's not you being fake, right? It's not you saying, I'm so happy, when you're not. You are really feeling it. This energy is really you. You are living your best life. You've done your shadow work. You've worked with yourself. You've invested time and effort and energy into yourself, and you have self-love, and it's coming through in the energy of the cards. And that's allowing you to make these radical transformations and to have all these new beginnings coming in. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Yvonne. That's amazing. What a beautiful energy. Thank you for your question. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me see. I'm just going to double check. Did I miss a super chat? I think I did. I think Wendy put one in there, and now I don't know where it's at. Here we go. Hold on, hold on. Okay. And Wendy, did you sign up for a membership? Where is that? Let me see. I have to see where your question is. Can you post it again? Are you still here? Is it okay? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I have to scroll. Here we go. Wait. What do you mean by that? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm having to scroll. Wendy, what's your question? Okay, just a general question? Okay. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, so this is going to be for Wendy. This is your general question. Okay, thanks, Ken, for checking that out. I appreciate it. I can't keep up with the chat. That's why I appreciate what you do. I love you guys. Ava, Sherry. I don't know if, I know Lynn is here. And, oh my God, I don't know if Jesse's here. I messaged him earlier, but I don't know if he's here. I think he's got, I think he's working. Anyways, because I've been on vacation, so I haven't been able to communicate much. All right, so this is going to be for Wendy. General question. What does the universe want to tell Wendy today? We have the star. Oh my God, this is amazing. I can't believe this. Look at this, the star, and look who shows up again. You guys that are watching this are high vibe. That's all I'm going to say. King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces. Oh my God. Let me pull the last card. That is funny. The Page of Cups. Okay. Wendy. Oh my God, exactly. The lottery again. The star, the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces, and we've got the Page of Cups. Oh my God. That is amazing. I love the people that watch this. You guys are amazing. This is your energy. I am pulling your energy. Okay, so this is the star. This is you reaching for the stars. This is that a beautiful Aquarius energy. This is literally you. Oh my God, you're tapped into like this whole universal, not just consciousness, but universal magic. You're really creating something incredible for yourself right now. And I think the people around you, this is you really trying to strive for something where you're breaking barriers. You, oh my God, you're creating something that is bigger than the people around you. You're trying to do something, something new. You're trying to create something that, I feel like you're trying to create a diamond in a wasteland. So where there might be, it's almost like a war zone is what it looks like. And you're trying to create something special and magical for people in that arena. I don't know how else to describe it. But that's kind of what the image I'm being shown. And to me, this is about you doing something very noble, and you're trying to create something very special in that environment. I hope that makes sense. But this is you really tapping into that universal, it's so beautiful. It's your inner beauty. You're tapping into this ability to create something for the world itself, if that makes sense. You're creating something special for other people out of the goodness of your heart. Talk about, like, I can't believe that, well, the Ace of Cups is associated with this, but the Ace of Cups in this deck is, let me see if I can find it, because that's really a card that's coming through for you, Wendy. It is, let me see if I can find it. It's so beautiful. I need to show everybody again. It's this energy of you doing something very noble for the world. It's not just, you're not doing something for yourself. You're doing something for the betterment of people that really need help is what's coming through. Here it is. This is the card. This is a reminder. I'm just going to show you. I know I didn't pull it, but this is the energy that's coming through with that other card. This is this beautiful, majestic swan. This is a reminder that you're noble. Whatever this is that you're doing, it's very noble. And you are looking out from this beautiful point of view where you're creating something for yourself, but it's for everybody. It's kind of like when you look at a government that has a public library. This is probably the best example, or a National Museum of Art. So it's something that is for the betterment of everybody to appreciate, but I feel like it's something that you're creating that is for the betterment of the people in this area. That's something that's definitely coming through. So you're reaching for the stars on that. People are going to be singing your praises. So then we have this King of Pentacles, you striving for your idealized life. This is you having a lot of resources and being able to create something for yourself, to be able to leave a legacy behind. And it's with the Hermit. So you have insight, you have the ability to go within and to know what it is that you're looking to create. And all four aces. So we're looking at the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, let's start with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. I'm hooked on the Ace of Cups right now because it's just resonating off of you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So we're looking at, let me see, I can't see it. We are looking at, what is it? Hold on. I'm starting a new business in my country of birth from scratch. Yes, I'm going to start a lingerie and more line through women groups. In my poor country, you are so good. Excuse me. Oh my God. Okay, well, I hope it's not a really bad war zone because that's what I just saw. And you're going to be in the middle of it. So I hope you're safe. So what I'm seeing is that you've got that vision of clarity. You've got that ability where you're using the Ace of Swords and you're getting that type of clarity. You're really able to see things. And again, that's in all aspects of your life. And I don't know when you got on here, but we left that Mercury retrograde. Well, we started it like in November, right? And it ended recently. I can't think of the exact date, but I know tomorrow is the full moon. So this is going to be the first full moon. We're having this incredible clarity. And that's something that's coming in for you. As we're looking at this, you reaching for the stars. So there's something about that coming in. So we've got that clarity with the Ace of Swords. That Ace of Cups. Oh my God, this is just resonating off you. So this is you doing something really noble that it is that you're striving for. You're doing it from the heart, right? Because the Ace of Cups is going to be your emotions, it's love, it's your intuition, it's your connection to source. This is something that you're feeling divinely guided to do. This is something where you're letting your intuition guide you, but you're not leaving your mind out of it because you've got all four aces, which is allowing you to be very balanced. That clarity is that mind, body, soul, and connection. Then we've got the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. And it's a passionate new beginning. So you're doing something new, right? But it's out with the old, in with the new. Maybe there's an old way of doing something and you're not going that route. You're going to do something new. You're going to forge a new path for yourself, a new way of doing business, a new way of conducting yourself. There's something that's going to be new about it, right? Because all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. And then you've got the final ace, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which you always hear me say, is this King's Ace. That is a golden opportunity that's coming your way. Now, because you said what it is, maybe it's a golden opportunity where you're able to make a franchise. Maybe you're able to make this business and sell it to somebody else and then go create another business, right? Depending on what it is that you're looking to do. There's something about this where it is literally a golden opportunity for you. I would really grab onto that. Again, it's using your discernment, trusting your intuition, following your heart. They always say if you do something from your heart, the money follows, right? So let's say you're really good with orchids and you love it, and you go to the Orchid Society and you work with plants and you really love it. It's a hobby. And then you decide, you know what? I'm going to start selling my own orchids. And you start really getting into it. And you know what? People see that love and it's contagious. Your orchids are stellar because you take such good care of them. They're like your children. And people are willing to pay top dollar for that. They know that the genetic line of your orchids, it's not designed to where that orchid is going to die in a year and then you have to go buy a new one, because that's what a lot of these commercial growers do. So you're looking at that. It's that kind of energy. Okay. So take a look at that. Then we've got this Page of Cups, the Page of Love. This is a beautiful young energy. This is you having that Pollyanna energy. This is you in this darkness seeing the light. This is you bringing the light. This could be you bringing light to people in the darkness. There's a lot going on here, but you know what? You're positive, you're upbeat, and you're seeing the beauty in the world. There's a spider web here, and it's raining in this dark forest. She doesn't see a poisonous, deadly spider. She's not afraid of the spider web. She sees the rain that's hitting the web, and it's glistening like diamonds. She sees this as beautiful. You're looking at something where you're seeing like a diamond in the rough. You're seeing the beauty that's going to be out there and what you can do with it. And that's you bringing the light into the darkness. You're looking at it with Pollyanna energy and with rose-colored glasses, but you did not leave your head at the door. You still have your intellect. It's that mind-body-soul connection as you're bringing light. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Wendy. Thank you for your question. And remember, you're noble. All right. So we've got that. Thank you. So good night, Sherry. I know she is about to do the soul tribe reading. I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, I am. I'm getting ready to, because we've had so many questions come in. I'm just going to do one final check because we did final call. We've got 15 minutes. I just want to do a double check. And any questions that come in later are not going to get answered. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Okay, so PayPal, we're good. Let me check Venmo one more time. Okay, we're good there. And Stripe. Okay. Stripe's taking a little bit longer. Hold on. Okay, we're good on Stripe. All right, so I do have one more question that was submitted, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the soul tribe reading. So this one is for Carrie Ann, and she writes, "Hello, Allison. Will I find love this year?" Carrie Ann. Okay, let's take a look. What a way to end. Let me find out about love. Let me go back to the love deck. Okay. All right. Will Carrie Ann find love this year? Let's find out. And oh, you're welcome. I can't wait. I think that's awesome. I think that is awesome. So Tara, I answered your question. I don't know if it's one question per show, if that's what you're talking about. I know that you had those two come in. So I did answer your question. Okay, so this is one for Carrie Ann. So it says, "Hello, Allison. Will I find love this year?" Carrie Ann. Okay. All right, here we go. We have Queen of Swords. We have King of Cups. And the Hermit. So will you find love this year? Yes. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting, though. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the King of Cups. And we've got the Hermit card. So what this is telling me is that you're really having to use your discernment to really find someone. I feel that your dating pool is very limited where you're at. I don't know if you're in a small town or if you're just maybe in a different country and there's limited people there that you can connect with, but there's something about, I think you have a very small dating pool to choose from. It could be with the Queen of Swords, it could be that you're highly educated and so it's hard for you to find a match. someone else that's highly educated, that's in your field, because maybe it's very specific, your knowledge base, and you're looking for someone that you can share work and home with, where you have like that power couple. And so that could be something where, it makes the dating pool very small, right? It could be like, let's say you're in politics and maybe you're on a national level. Well, there's only so many people and everybody knows everybody. It's that kind of environment. I feel like the dating pool is very small for you, but you will find love. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and you need to stick to your guns and not settle. And you're seeing very clearly, rationally, you're taking in all this information. So you're dating people right now, and you're just waiting until the right person presents and that they come in correct. Because we've got the King of Cups energy here. So we've got a king and queen. This is someone that's coming in that's going to be very mature. They're going to be very intellectual, because this king is also, not only does he have a big heart, but he's also intellectual. And he's also the most intuitive of all the kings. So this king is going to be someone that is very loving, very nurturing, but he's highly intelligent and he's very mature. So this is the person that you're holding out for. And he doesn't have a problem showing his emotions, and his emotions run very deep. So you're definitely going to be meeting that person is coming in. This is telling me that you also are looking for someone that can be self-reliant, that can entertain themselves. And that means they're looking for the same thing. This is the Hermit. So you're looking for someone that is not going to be interested in a codependent relationship. And that is another thing that's coming in for you, because this person is very mature that's coming in, and they're not codependent at all. And neither are you. And that's why you're holding out. You don't feel the need to settle and compromise yourself. You're looking for the right partner that can be very independent. And that's a good thing, right? Because a lot of people get stuck in that. They just want something right now, and then they settle, and then they regret it, and they go through these issues. You're not actually regretting it. And I think that this is something that's really coming in for you. You're going to know it the minute you see this person. You're going to connect immediately, and they are going to feel it also. It's going to be like your eyes lock, conversation starts, and you both know this is a contender. You go on a few more dates, and you know this is the person for you. It's going to be that kind of action. I feel like it's coming through very clearly in the cards for you. Wow. Oh my God, Carrie Ann, good for you. I love it. Thank you for your question. Okay, so that is going to be it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and do the Soul Tribe reading, and I'm going to go to the Rider-Waite deck, and let's go ahead and see. I feel like it's been neglected tonight. Let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell everybody tonight. All right. So, and just a reminder, I will be here live on Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for anybody that would like to ask a question or watch the show live and participate in the chat. All right. So, let me go ahead and come down here. All right. All right, there we go. Sorry, I was just trying to scroll. So, what does the universe want to tell us tonight? This is for the Soul Tribe reading. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Temperance card, and the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. Eight of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Sun card. Okay, so what we've got is a self-imposed restriction. Now, these are swords, thoughts, words, ideas. So this is you spending too much time over processing thoughts in your head. I feel a lot of you are thinking and worrying about things. This is Spirit's way of saying, if you're stuck in your head right now, pull back. If you can't see a way out of something, pull back. Stop stressing out. This is when you really can't see a way out, or it's one way out when really there's several options. You're over processing things in your head. So it's position of balance. It's for you to really be able to step into this position and enjoy what is coming your way. This is about you using alchemy to take a negative and turn it into a positive. Now, it can go both ways. It can do a positive into a negative, but because we're looking at this Eight of Swords and you over-processing in your head, it's about you taking that energy and transmuting it into something very positive. You want to use that alchemy. So look at how you're thinking. Look at the energy that you're using to switch up your mindset. It's kind of like when a dog is barking at the front door and it can't take its focus off the door. You say, hey, you want to go for a walk? And the dog goes, what? Or you want a treat? What? And you're switching that mindset. If you're locked into this energy, you need to switch your mindset, and maybe you need to do something as simple as that. You know, hey, you want to get lunch? You want to go for a cup of coffee? Do something, go for a walk, do something different to clear your head, to get yourself out of this, and then come back and reassess the situation, whatever it is that you're pondering, with fresh eyes, fresh emotions, a good night's sleep. Don't let it keep you up at night. This is you coming back into balance. This is you, this is like your guardian angel looking out for you. This is you being in harmony. This is really you on your path to glory, to having this type of balance that's coming in. This card is also talking about you having times that are radically stressful and times that are like really good times in your life. So when you have that stress, and the more you do it, hopefully for a lot of you, the easier it is for you to tolerate these stressful times in your life. It's like that idea of it's not your first rodeo. So you get better at dealing with it. For example, let's say the first time you experience a death in the family, oh my God, it's devastating. You don't know how to grieve. You've never done it before. It's overwhelming. All the repercussions that happen when someone dies, especially if it's a parent or a sibling, all the crazy things that go on with death. Well, as you get older, you're going to have more and more people pass away. And especially when you're a senior, then you see your friends, not just your family, but your friends pass away as you're getting older. So it gets easier for you to process the death of a loved one because you've experienced it several times. So it's not going to be this radical swing. You're going to be like, okay, it is traumatic and I know what it is. And we just kind of move forward. We go through the grieving process because now you know how to grieve. Whereas the first time it happened, it's crazy, or maybe the first few times, and you don't quite know how to process it. You're learning that, right? So you've got those times of stress, and then you've got the good times, the times to celebrate, the beauty and joy in the world, the beauty and joy in your heart, and you know how precious those times are, and you hold on to that. But this is you being in balance now of stress and beauty. So stress and good times, right? It's the balance of the two, and that's what the Temperance card is. It's about balancing that out. Then we have the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is about you following your inner child. And I know that looks stupid. I had to draw it on there so I don't get a strike on YouTube. That's how dumb the censorship is. This has been around for centuries. Oh my God. And I have to put that on there. That would be like painting over Michelangelo's David. That's how crazy YouTube is. So it's you following your inner child. This is what you're doing for success. You're doing it from a place of enthusiasm. You're following your heart. That's guiding you. This is allowing you to have success in your life. You are being divinely blessed by God by following your heart from a place of enthusiasm. You're going towards the light. You're doing something upbeat and positive for you, maybe your family. And this is you striving for greatness. This brings you good health, physical health, mental health. This allows you to attract the people, the quality people in your life and the quality aspects of your life, right? When you're striving for that, the people that are really negative, they're not going to like you. They're going to be repulsed by you and they're going to start dropping. You'll see that as you're changing your vibration and as you are elevating yourself in this world, the negative people drop off. You no longer resonate with them and they do not resonate with you. And now you're finding your new soul tribe. You're acquiring new people into your life. You're looking for quality. And that's what's coming in. And that quality is good for your mental health. It's leaving stress and trouble behind. You're leaving those people behind. You're leaving certain things behind because you're evolving. That's what this sun is saying. This is the most positive card in the deck, and everybody, it's about striving for living your best life. This is not a dress rehearsal. You only have one life, and you need to make the most of it and the best of it, right? So that's what the cards are saying for everybody for today. I just love it. What a wonderful message. All right, everybody, that is what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, especially after this post. If you could come back and maybe leave a comment, it helps the algorithm for YouTube. And just a reminder, you can also go to YouTube and sign up for the membership, the basic membership. And there's other levels, but if you sign up for the basic membership like Maurice did tonight, that'll give you access to a video that I put out once a month. It's just for members. And the others, sometimes you can have a weekly one, depending on which membership you sign up for. You can also go to my website, which is ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. And there you can go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter at the bottom of every page. Book a personal reading, sign up for the missing person consultation. You can go to the Learning Center. That's where the 16-week manifestation masterclass is. You can also sign up for the 4-week online tarot masterclass that's coming out at the end of July, beginning of August, somewhere in there. I also do private lessons in tarot, raise your vibration, one-on-one manifestation. And what else to tell you? I have the Alison's picks for the affiliates. Definitely go and check that out. And don't forget, I go live on, well, not live, but I go on Rumble and YouTube and TikTok. That's something that's now on there. But I do go live every single Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is where you're at right now. And then also Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. You can submit them in advance through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or live PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Again, just remember the SuperChat is more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. Wow, 40%. What a business partner. And what else to tell you? I think that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you for being patient with me. I wasn't able to post when I was in New Zealand and Australia because the internet was really shoddy over there. And at one point, I didn't even have internet access for about a week. And even on my phone, it was really difficult. So I appreciate your love and your patience and your support. And I'm back. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Bye for now.